In this episode of Film Stock Reviews, I'm reviewing episode 8 of 1883, titled The Weep of Surrender. Now, this episode is another Elsa story-driven episode. Basically, she comes into her own true form, evidently, as she takes a liking to the Comanche warrior, Sam. Now, from here on out, Sam actually wants to have her hand in marriage, so to speak, so he offers James Dutton a horse and all this. You know what it means, but the word marriage isn't mentioned. Now, from here on out, we find that Elsa is coming to her own. Now, here's the thing: I have a problem with her character in this episode. I feel like she was kind of more annoying than usual episodes previously in this season, and the reason I say that is because her story arc is really going too fast in a way. She killed someone in cold blood after her supposed love interest, Ennis, was killed right in front of her. She lays down with the body, starts weeping, and then 2 episodes later she falls in love with a Comanche Native American warrior, Sam. Too quick with the writing. I feel like Taylor Sheridan didn't know what to do in this instance. The other thing is that we find that Elsa is also, fast learning at the ways of the Comanche way, meaning she is wearing the Comanche warrior, colors and the Native American suits and outfits, and she evidently kills a buffalo with Sam, and she eats the heart of the buffalo, meaning that she is now a true so-called Comanche person. Now, here's the thing. The episode was really good, and on the underlining factor that we find that Shay Brennan, played by Sam Elliott, isn't more so of that leader anymore. And the reason I say that is because there is a scene where Shay tells one of the immigrant leaders to translate. Now, he's going out west, but he wants them to settle in Denver, where it's, the land is nicer, but it's not free. James Dutton butts in and says, listen, I'm going up north as far as I can go. If you want to come, you can come with me. So that happens. Other than that, this episode was really quick. It was only 50 to 52 minutes long. It's a really, really quick episode, and not much happens. Now, there's only 2 episodes left, episodes 9 and 10, and season 1 is finished. What's going to happen with these characters? What's going to happen in the whole instance of this show? Will the immigrants make it to their destination? Will they keep going north to Oregon? Or will they stop in Denver? And, of course, we know what happens to James Dutton and his family. What's going to happen to Elsa? Of course, we did get that glimpse at the beginning of this season where she's fighting and she's in a blue dress and something happens, but we don't really know what actually happens. Hopefully we'll get answers to that. Now, at the end of this episode, she cries out in Comanche that she loves Sam, and, it's a whole, craziness of things, and I like the form that she's becoming a woman real quick. She's more ladylike from episodes, I want to say 1 through 4. And then up until a certain episode, you find that she killed this person in cold blood because her love life just took a hit. Interesting, very interesting. I feel like this season isn't about James Dutton at all. It's about Elsa. It's not even about Shay. There are times when Shay Brennan does come in and he steals the show because it's Sam Elliott. But other than that, it's different. Even Taylor Sheridan is in this show as Charles Goodnight. Now, Charles Goodnight is a rancher who hunts cattle thieves. This was based on a true person in the Midwest. If you don't know, do your research on it. It's really interesting to read about. And listen, hey, I'm curious to see what happens with the rest of this season. Hopefully it's good. It's a good closeout. I mean, like I said in my previous 1883 episode reviews, Taylor Sheridan writes this first season of 1883 much better than he's done with season 4 of Yellowstone. So that's saying something, but I'm curious to see what happens to each character, and when these immigrants do get to that destination, who's going to be the focus now? That's the big question to be answered. Let me know in the comment section below what you thought about episode 8 of 1883. Did you like it? Did you not like it? What did you think of it? What did you think about the character of Elsa Dutton? Do you like how she's progressing so far, and what do you see happening to her and the other characters in this season? Let me know in the comment section below, and I'll see you guys in the next review video, and be sure you tune in next week for my episode 9 review of 1883.